Hello everybody, Lake Station Community Advocate here, back for part 2, and I left part 1 off. If you didn't see part 1, go check out part 1 and the rest of my videos. I'm a community advocate. I kind of help and try to push the community and try to show them that there are better ways and to challenge the status quo and to challenge what they see outside their front door, through their neighborhood, and throughout their community. But right now, I kind of want to touch on, well, something that was said. And what was said from a municipality perspective and from someone in their offices was simply about playgrounds. And that, well, playgrounds aren't a concern nor a necessity. Yeah, think about that. Playgrounds, they're not a concern or a necessity for a community. Not at all, right? And I want you to think about that, because if municipal administration and things like that are thinking of their community playgrounds as they're not a concern nor a necessity, first off, that's a very skewed way of seeing your community and your perception of your community. And it's shameful, and it kind of shows clear intentions of what their goal is and what their concerns are. Don't believe me? Here's the thought. How many more liquor stores and smoke shops do we need in our town? Yeah. It's called liquor lining. If you go research liquor lining, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. However, when there's more of an effort given to maneuver and to influence companies that come in and put more liquor stores within a block or two of a school zone, I see a little bit of a problem with this. And when they say that their playgrounds are not a concern nor a necessity, no. I don't have to be educated to know that, well, this almost sounds like it's being done on purpose. If your playgrounds and your parks are not a necessity, but the liquor stores near your playgrounds and your schools are, I would say it's about time to get rid of the administration completely and build it back new. But let me get on with the rest of this. So we see these decisions made that are kind of in other areas within our community. Let's say, well, in a park or playground, the swings are busted, the basketball boards are missing and broken and they're not being replaced. Dugouts are not being well taken care of or replaced. Equipment, like I said in the first video, when children grow, you're getting them new things to mature. Our playgrounds should be doing the same thing. We should be getting new modernized equipment and so on and so forth, but I'll get to that in a moment. But this should show you something, that when the backboards and swings are busted and broken and things all over the community parks and playgrounds are busted and not being well maintained, but yet, hey, let's reseal that pickleball court, because that's pretty important. Not everybody plays pickleball, but everybody has been to a playground and can remember their great childhood memories at playgrounds. Who took them, the beautiful days they go on, and maybe even the dumb things they did that got them hurt on the playground. But playgrounds are pretty implemental in communities, and don't believe me if they're very implemental. Then I ask a question is, why do schools have recess? Because it's not to give them a break from their schoolwork. But playgrounds, community playgrounds mainly, they create safe places for children to go to want to be. It's a great meeting place for your community members and to meet other people within your community that you may have never meet before. It's great for social interactions for not just the children to learn and grow together. It gives them something to brag about when they go back to school if they get hurt or do something crazy or whatever goes on there. But it also improves the image and the well-being of your community. Yes, your playgrounds reflect the image, the facade. It is a trendsetter for your community. Yeah, the studies are out there. Don't believe me? Go research it. But well-maintained, well-modernized playgrounds kind of get community members more active, and it makes a more enjoyable place for your community to be out in, to go out, to walk, to interact with, right? And so here's an example is, it'd be great to have walking trails that everybody could go to that was close and nearby their homes. One of the great places that people love to walk are, well, playgrounds and parks. And like I said, you get to meet new people within your community. Kids get to grow and learn, socialize, interact. They grow in many different areas of their life that is so super important, and people don't actually realize this. It fosters a little bit of actual community pride. And when community members feel attached, that's because simply they're satisfied with the community conditions and what they've experienced throughout generations. And when community members have that pride, they're a little more apt to be a little more involved with, and not just involved in their community, but in maintaining their community, watching over their community, being integrated, and being a part of true community. Not to mention that, well, playgrounds give a very important element for children. It gives them that generational goal. It gives them something for the future. Believe it or not, they're kind of vital to the quality of life, but also sustaining our community. I mean, unless you want another liquor store or smoke shop for the children. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with that. And that's another aspect of what I'm trying to explain is we take care of our children when we grow. We want our community to be well kept, well taken care of, and to grow. And we can clearly see by the decision making and the actions of our municipal and administrators and things like that, we see where their goals are. Playgrounds are very important to community strength, community interaction, and when you have the community interaction, the strength, and the trust, you get more involved in politics. You get more involved in what's being passed and what's being kind of slid under the table. Playgrounds are a very large untapped resource for community and even those that are coming in as far as business and corporations and investors. And they show great character and a reflection of character of your city. It's a simple representation of what's important in your town, just like clean streets. And it kind of shows the direction that, well, you know, our administrators this is of importance to them. This is really good. And so playgrounds show a lot of communal reflections of your mayor, your administrators, council members, and of your community. I don't know about you, but when I travel, some of the first things I look at especially when I go to move, is I look for safe, clean streets. How far do we have any playgrounds, and the schools? And are those places convenient, and are they well kept? So hopefully on Playgrounds Part 1 and 2, I hope that you have a little bit of challenge when you walk out to your local playground. And no, if playground equipment's busted or broken and never replaced, or it's been neglected or just not maintained, no one's going to show up. No one's going to go because it's not being taken care of. I'm the Lake Station Community Advocate. This is one of the quotes I also love. You can also commit an injustice by doing nothing. When there's things within your community and you see those things going on and you don't say nothing, that's an injustice for your community and for your own self. For your children, your great-grandchildren, your children, all that stuff, right? You need to say something. Speak up. You see something, say something. But be engaged. Be involved. Because it's not just you. It's your neighbors. It's your family members. It's your friends. It's their children. It's their children. Right? And it goes on. And it's a reflection of your community. Just like a 4th of July fireworks show is a reflection of what people believe your community is. Playgrounds show what your actual community is. I know it sounds crazy. I know I sound insane, and that's okay. But go research it. Don't take my word for it. I'm the Lake Station Community Advocate. Be the change you want to see. Be the change you want to be. Make sure that you challenge the status quo, because if you don't, you never know. Be an eagle. Don't be a crow. And until next time, check out Lake Station Community Collective. It's a Lake Station Strong Towns, strong local conversation. Check those pages out. And until next time.